Hello Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 2nd to the 8th of October. So let's have a little look together and see what is going on for you guys. I'm just going to pull the cards out first for you, for Taurus, please. All right, now let's pull these cards for you as well. That was super interesting. I feel like some fears are actually going to turn into like blessings in some ways. So something that you were worried about, anxious about, something that you are anticipating the worst of is actually going to turn out very positive. Like I'm kind of seeing it like in the games where something is spinning, where it's choosing something. I don't know what kind of game that is. And it looks like it's one thing, but it turns out to be something a lot better than that, all right? So take that however you wish. Something is going to work out for the best for you. So that's great, all right? All right, for Taurus, please. Thank you. All right. Okay, well, let's speak about it. There's a message that is coming through in regards to maybe a relationship with somebody. It feels like it's to do with directly the influence that you have around you, so just pay attention to that. When it comes down to your past position, we actually have the Temperance, so Sagittarius energy, but this says that you have been really working on balancing yourself a lot more recently, you know, tapping into your emotions, trying to stay on top of them, also dealing with a lot of things at the same time. I'm kind of getting a busy energy from this, but you're busy working on things that really matter and are actually going to really help you and heal you and help you when it comes down to moving forward in your path. So I want to say very good job to you, Taurus. You've been keeping on top of things. You've been really trying to, you know, heal situations around you. You've been very patient, and that is going to start to pay off, okay, for you guys. It will pay off more so in terms of an outcome of things that maybe you've been juggling. Some of you, this could be to do with work, for example. If you've been doing two things, or if you've been doing a lot of stuff, I feel like you are going to get wish fulfillment from that, okay? You are going to be manifesting something in, but you're setting the right foundation for it first, which they want to say that you're doing a very good job for that. Some of you may have a spirit guide right next to you, all right? And this kind of represents that here. You have an angel on your shoulder who's helping you at this time, helping you to align to what you want. By the way, guys, I kind of really feel like this is also like manifesting. This is supposed to be, you know, the goal. And as you can see, like what's radiating out of her crown chakra or her head here, or even her third eye kind of here as well, is that you're kind of aligning yourself to your goal based off of something that you've been doing most recently. In your oracle deck, you do have the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra here, and Archangel Uriel. So definitely look into that. I can't give you any information on it, I'm afraid, because I'm not very aware of it. But when it comes down to your crown chakra, this is saying that you are opening yourself up to spirit, to divination, to being able to channel things in, and maybe you are going through some sort of spiritual download. Some of you might feel someone touching your head. I feel like there is somebody here who, if you feel like someone's touching your hair or your head, it feels like somebody is like stroking you in the spirit world. I don't know why. There must be like a motherly or grandmotherly energy around you that they're playing with your hair or they're tapping your head here. I like that. Very soothing, very soft, very gentle energy, okay? And that's just getting my heart chakra going. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Uh-oh. Okay. Bless me. There, I feel like that's an omen. Like, call me crazy, but there we go. Okay, anyway, so I like that energy. Whatever you've been doing, it is going to pay off. In terms of your current energy, we do have this 7 of Swords, and when we're having cards like this, I do want to clarify them. So 7 of Swords is usually betrayal, lies, strategy, could be manipulation, could be breadcrumbing, it could be anything. So I am going to look into that. It does feel like maybe there is an untrusting or insincere energy around you. Of course, sometimes the 7 of Swords can be within ourselves. Doesn't mean it's intentional, but maybe you might be trying to cut corners or I don't feel like that's you though. I actually don't feel like this is your energy. Unless it's self-sabotage, but it doesn't feel like it. Can we clarify the Seven of Swords in the current energy, please, for Taurus? Seven of Wands. This is you protecting your peace with the Seven of Wands. Again, this is a very busy energy. I feel like you've had a lot of the world on your shoulders as of lately. It does feel like there's one thing here trying to pop your bubble. So whether it's somebody who is trying to say things to get you worked up here, because that could be someone's strategy. That could be someone's, game plan is the word's coming to mind. Somebody could see that you're like doing better or finding peace or whatever this is in the Seven of Wands. But it just feels like they might be trying to pop that bubble here. They're trying to get close to disrupting you. Clarify the Seven of Swords here. You're the Chariot, Cancerian energy, and Seven of Cups. Maybe someone's trying to confuse you. Don't allow that to happen. If you might be feeling a little bit confused again, like the best thing to do is to try and have a strategy with that Seven of Swords, but not a strategy against your true desires. Don't go back on your promise to yourself. Chariot is about determination, moving forward and chasing that goal, chasing that dream. And because we have the Seven of Cups here, that's confusion and illusion. So pay attention. What somebody's promising to you, which seems like it's trying to get you off of what you're already doing. So this feels like a bit like a sidetrack, okay? Pay attention to that. Someone might be trying to sidetrack you, distract you, get you confused. With that Seven of Cups here, maybe again, it might be an offer that is not very sincere. If you don't feel like doing something, don't do it just because someone is telling you to do it, because it does feel like, whether it's intentional or not, Seven of Swords is betrayal and it's sneaky. So it kind of feels a bit intentional. Chariot and the Seven of Cups. Sevens can be very significant. You have 7, 7, 7, 7. I actually feel sick all of a sudden, like feel very nauseous. All right. I feel like Taurus, you're going to be very sensitive to energies around this time, which again might be the reasoning of why your crown chakra is opening. And by the way, we have the Angel of Balance. So what you've been doing is very divine. If anything's trying to pull you away from that, be very cautious and be very careful. I feel like if you feel certain energies within this week around people, and you don't feel quite right, you feel a little bit like every time you're around them, you feel a bit woozy or feel a little bit sick. I feel like that's actually because their energy is very disturbed. Okay, so stay away from people who make you feel a certain way. If they make you feel anxious, if they make you feel anything but peace or anything but whatever it is you're trying to build for yourself, to stay away here. Okay, because we do have an energy coming through with this in terms of what you can't see right now is the moon. This is illusion. This is that sick energy. When the Fool, in the Fool's journey in Taurus, a story of the major arcana cards, the Fool feels very weird and kind of like distorted and sick in that moon energy. So for some of you, it means that there are people around you whose intentions are not clear. This is usually a card of like secrets or illusion here. So things are not as it seems. What's done in the dark will come to light, but keep moving forward, okay? In terms of what's blocking you and your current energy is the Lovers here. So when a Lovers comes up, it could be in terms of your choices. So as I said, pay attention. Do what you feel is right. Taurus is super important here. It could be pertaining to a love situation or again, someone that you have love for. It doesn't just have to be to do with like romantic. It could be like family, it could be friends, it can be people that you care for. Clarify the Lovers and why it's in the blockage position. Page of Wands, Four of Wands could be a friendship here for you guys, and you have the Page of Pentacles. There could be two people involved here with that Four of Wands. There could be two ways to get to a goal if this is to do with your decisions. One is more grounded and one is more free-spirited, as you can see here. I would say go for the one that's grounded, but you're an earth sign. I feel like because the Page of Pentacles is going to learn as it's doing something, it's grounding itself now so that in the future it can have that throne. Whereas the Page of Wands it's not guaranteed that they reach that goal. So it depends on what kind of journey you feel called towards. All right. We have the Four of Wands here anyway, which is the card Celebration. Now, Four of Wands, some of you, maybe a friend is trying to get you to do something just because they want to do it as well, even if it doesn't feel good for you. Some of you could have a friend around you who is very gossipy, somebody who, again, is not very serious, somebody who might try to distract you with parties and stuff like that with that Four of Wands energy, okay? Pay attention to that, okay? That's all I'm saying. What matters most to you at this time is the choices that you're making, because that could make and break what it is that you're working towards. In terms of your future here, Taurus, you do have the Magician. So I feel like you're going to do what you feel is right. This is you standing in your power. This is you kind of realizing and recognizing the power that you have within. If you're able to visualize something, you're able to bring it to life. All right, so this is you, manifesting things. This is you deciding. This is you feeling powerful in the future, which is very lovely to see actually for you guys as well. This may bring in some change. We have the Death card and rebirth coming through here. It may mean that you have to end some things. And again, that Page of Wands is there. So if there is a fire sign or a childish energy around you, then maybe you're going to be like changing. Or if that might be you're changing that energy about you. You're becoming a lot more powerful within this week. In terms of what you can't see with the moon, wow, that's definitely a blood vision. Let's see what this is about, please. Seven of Swords again. You also have the Star card, but it did just come up reversed. If you've been trying to heal something about yourself or heal your life with the Star card, wish fulfillment here, Seven of Swords, there is something coming through, whether it's, again, our own emotions that might be trying to sabotage you, okay? With that Seven of Swords, it's kind of like cutting away that connection to the dream. Somebody's opinion, somebody might be trying to just cut you down here. And it's not, as you can see here, this person works in the dark. This person works in the darkness here. This person does not have very good intentions, but they're very hidden. This might be a fake friend or a fake person in your life here. Feels like you don't know who this is right now. Or maybe you do now if you've already been through this. The Star, it almost feels like it's trying to cut you down from your dream and goal. Clarify Seven of Swords. Oops. Ten of Wands. Now, Ten of Wands coming through here is like having to move, relocate. This is a card of completion, okay? So this does kind of feel like you are going to be ending this chapter. Somebody might just be wanting to make things a little bit difficult for you, which is so strange. Why is this the case? Eight of Cups. It kind of feels very similar to this Temperance card, if you guys can see. That like goal in the distance is very similar to the Temperance. Maybe someone feels like you're going to leave them behind. Maybe someone, again, is just feeling like, yeah, I feel like maybe that's what it is. Might be a bit of jealousy, to be honest with you. By the way, this is really good to see, and I think you should move away from this energy here. Somebody could just be trying to manipulate you or speak badly to you about where it is that you want to go and trying to convince you not to do that. Just because in the Moon card, this person still, needs to carry on walking and get away from this chaotic energy that's in the Moon. This card is always loud to me, or it feels like there's so much opinion, so many distractions, and it's all fuzzing your own intuition. Getting away from that energy is going to help you feel a lot clearer, okay? If you're feeling a little bit lost or a bit uncertain, or that there is too much going on. And that might help you reconnect with your dream, because somebody might be trying to get you to think it's impossible. Like, surely, Taurus, you can't do that. Like, are you serious? Like, I don't think their plan will be successful as long as you keep moving out of that energy. All right. In terms of the people around you, and could also be pertaining to love. I've changed my spread, if you guys have realized. I'm just mixing it up. I like doing this. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so that is, again, accusation. Somebody jumping to a conclusion. You could be receiving some sort of very abrupt, I'm hearing abrasive communication or a message here. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. The Ten of Swords. Somebody might be wanting to rush in and end something with you, or say something, maybe something already has ended between you and somebody, and they're wanting to come back in to revisit an ending with this combination. I feel like somebody realizes and recognizing that a chapter is closing and that they're losing you or something here, Taurus, and They want to rush back in and speak their mind and gain back that power and control. For some of you, if somebody does just decide to end something with you, it's likely because, and they do it very quickly, it's because they feel your energy moving away and they want to kind of gain control. Or it's something to do with ego that I'm picking up here, because it's like, you don't get to end it with me. I want to end it with you. That's the vibe I'm picking up. Of course, this reading's not going to resonate with everyone. Capricorn energy, this is the devil. Again, somebody has a big ego here. Their own brain, it just doesn't, is not their friend. That's what it feels like. This person does overthink a lot. This might be super unconscious to them. You know, they might not even recognize what they're doing wrong, to be honest. And that's how lost they are, okay? One more for the Knight of Swords, please. Temperance and Six of Cups. You may have recently reconciled with this person, okay? Or there was, maybe you've already split from this person before and we kind of revisited it here. Six of Cups and the Lovers underneath that. I think you're revisiting a decision with somebody that you may have made in the past. Realize maybe it was a wrong choice and now we're changing it. Meaning that you're moving away and ending something finally. With that Temperance card again, what is done in the dark will come to light. We have the Moon and the Sun here. Finding peace in a situation. What's this Knight of Swords saying, please? Knight of Pentacles, this might be to do with money here. There might be an energy coming through where somebody might be calling you selfish, Taurus. That's what I'm feeling. But the Nine of Pentacles is not a bad card, by the way. But it is very independent. So maybe somebody is threatened by your independence or threatened by this individual energy that you are kind of radiating here. They feel rejected. They feel the Moon and the Sun. Things are coming to light. You're really recognizing someone's true intentions. That's what it feels like here. Like big time, Taurus. And this is maybe the downloads that are coming to you are a lot more connected to your spirituality than you've ever been before, to be honest. You may not see it now, but you are receiving a lot of messages here. All right. Now, in terms of here, whoa, we'll take that. In terms of advice, we have the Eight of Wands, and this is where I kind of saw it like spinning in my head, like almost looked like the Nine of Swords until it kind of landed and it was the Eight of Wands, which is good because it's whatever you were worried about, most likely to do with your future here. Things are going to be moving in a positive direction, okay? Maybe things haven't been moving in a positive direction because of some influence around you. It's what it feels like. And again, making decisions based off of other people and the commitments that you had back then. Now that things are changing, we have the Six of Wands too. You are getting success. You're getting recognition. Some of you, there could be a promotion coming up for you, a lot more passion coming up in your life. And all these butterflies represent transformation moving forward, which is good here. Of course, there might still be some disappointments based off everything that's happened here, but it's safe to say that you are going to keep moving forward. Eight of Wands here again. So your advice is to focus on where you want to go and not on this past energy, okay? Because that's what it wants, to be honest with you. Now, in terms of opportunities coming up for you guys, again, Two of Pentacles, whatever you're working on or keeping yourself busy is going to pay off for you. Okay, Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, having more than enough. So whatever it is that you're working on, juggling or making a decision on, you are going to find yourself becoming grounded in it. And there is a chance of new love for you guys, but this is also new love for self. You're going to love the life that you're living, which is lovely to see. All right, let's see for Taurus, please. Let's get you some other messages. We have miracles coming through in your life here this week. That's a very good card to come through. I feel like some prayers are being answered here. Like clarity is really coming in for you guys. For Taurus for this week. One more. We have disappointment in a friend or lover. We have been speaking about that. All right, we have Cup. So you should accept valid criticism. We also have Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. With that Cup, with you should accept valid criticism. Maybe there is something that someone's saying that is like, okay, maybe I should have done something different, but it doesn't change the fact that somebody might be trying to manipulate or, you know, get back at you. That's what it feels like. Alrighty, my angels, I wish you guys all the best. Let me know if you like the reading, because I did just change it up a little bit, just going with the flow. So let me know, my lovely angels. If you'd like a personal reading, then that is linked down below. If they're not open by the time that you get to them, then there is a wait list on each service and each reading. So make sure that you pop your email down there and you'll be notified as soon as they are open. So wish you guys all the best. I'm sending you my love and I hope to see you guys next time. Alright, Taurus.